Yeah, we should do that.
Welcome, everyone. Just got a few minutes before we get started. I want to just welcome you to the Public Service Commission's public hearing in the Dawn Harvest Solar Project case. And just to let you know, we're taking public comments today. And if you'd like to make a comment, just fill out this appearance slip form, which is out on the table. And if you want to speak here today, you want to check the Speak Now box and hand the form back to commission staff, people at the table back there. You also can fill out a comment here on the appearance slip. That's another opportunity to comment, or you can comment online, and there's a link to do that, and a QR code goes right to our website where you can type in your comment. I wanted to mention, I'll probably say this a couple times, the deadline here on the form is January 23rd for written comments to come in. We've extended that to February 14th. So whenever you see that date, it's wrong, use February 14th. If you go on our website, you'll see the link to the page where you type in a comment. If it's there, then you can fill one out. After the deadline, you won't see that link anymore. So, but anyway, we'll get started at 6 o'clock, just waiting for people to join us. We're taking comments on Zoom, as well as you guys in the room. Well, here's one. Yeah.
My name is Alan Arndt.
Yes.
I'm the chair, Town of Prairie.
Oh, great.
I would like to keep my comments toward the end after I hear everybody else's, if that's okay.
You're the only one on the list right now, but yeah, we'll do the best we can if there's nobody else. Yeah, well, I agree with you. Yeah. We have a couple people on Zoom, so we'll see if they want to comment first. That's fine. I should put those in my ear.
I know he said.
No. I was trying to beat it. I'm like, yeah, now we'll start off the record. All right, we'll get started. We'll be off the record still. So just officially here, I'm Michael Newmark, the Administrative Law Judge for the PSC, Public Service Commission of Wisconsin. Welcome to the public hearing in the Dawn Solar Project. Give you a little bit of background. Seen some familiar faces, but I'm going to just go through the spiel again for you. Thanks about that. But so we're here to take your comments today. Last week, we heard from the parties in the case and commission staff. They presented evidence at a different hearing where they where the witnesses for those entities were subject to questioning, although there weren't any questions. But that's the party session. This is the public session where we take public comments from all you guys, people in the project area. What we're doing is, this is all part of making the record in the case. The record is the documentation that the commissioners use to make a decision on the application. So we have 3 commissioners that run our agency, and they have the authority to vote in open meeting, and they decide whether to approve the project, modify the project, or deny the project. So they'll review the record and make that decision. So this is all part of creating that record. So it's the evidence that the parties and commission staff has filed, as well as comments we receive here today, and any comments we receive in writing by February 14th. So make sure you get those comments in. So the commission will review the record. They'll meet in open meeting, vote on the case, and then a written order will issue later with the decision in writing. That's kind of the basic process. Try not to make it too onerous. We will take your comments. We have a couple people online, and we have one person who's filled out an appearance slip. If anyone else wants to speak, make sure you fill out the slip and hand it back to commission staff. If we end up having no comments within about 15 minutes or so, we'll just go into recess and wait a little bit in case someone changes their mind or we get more people on Zoom. In the afternoon, we went to about 2:30 before we adjourned, so. So basically, the process we have is I'll just call your name, have you come up, take a seat right here. I'll swear you in, and you can just give your comment, just your opinion on the case. And once you're done, you're good to go. We'll take the next person. So, that's a basic process. The only real ground rules are that you want to speak slowly and clearly because we have a court reporter here who's typing down everything you say. And if you go too fast, it just makes it more difficult for her to follow. Although she does a very good job at it. Also, no booing or applauding or interrupting the person who's commenting. We just want to make sure everyone gets a chance to speak their piece, and the commissioners will read that and they get to hear everyone's fair statement. So we want to give everyone that opportunity. So at this point, I think we can get started. So we have one person in the room, but they requested to go last. So I'm going to switch.
I can start.
You want to start out? All right, that'll work. We do have, why don't we just start with you? You'll be the guinea pig here. So we have, it's Alan Arndt. Come up to the chair here, right here with me. All right, I'll swear you in. You can sit first, that's fine. Raise your right hand. You swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
I do.
All right, so give us your name and your comment, please, and just speak into the mic.
I'm Alan Arndt. I'm the chair of the town of La Prairie. And I don't know that I speak for everybody in La Prairie. I know we've got some landowners that are involved in this, and I'm not here to step on anybody's toes. I'll start off by saying Don Harvest has been very polite and aware of our requests. Town of La Prairie does have a zoning ordinance to regulate solar farms. I think most of us or all of us should be aware that because of the scope of this project, everything supersedes zoning. So we have no official role other than to advise, and we're trying to do that. One thing that I want to make clear is that in our zoning ordinance, again, which we know doesn't apply, we do not allow solar farms on class 1 or class 2 ag land. And that's predominantly what this is. This is a pretty good spot to grow food and fiber. I'm not sure that this is the best place to produce energy. Seems like there's a lot of parking lots and rooftops and highway medians to do that. But that said, Don Harvest has requested or attempted to accommodate the rest of our zoning hurdles that we have put in for projects that they would have to comply to if they were smaller. Number one is no removal of topsoil. Our main concern, if we can't stop this, is how do we put the world back together again when they're done, if they're ever done. We don't know what the case is going to be. We don't know when the funding's going to dry up. We don't know how long any of these are going to last. 10 years ago, wind was the way to go, and that's kind of turned the corner now. You don't see a whole lot of new wind farms. So that's a concern that they have agreed to do, is keep the topsoil there so they can come back, peel out their roads, peel out their infrastructure, and put the black dirt back in some fashion. We all know it won't be ideal, but it's the best we can get out of this situation. We have also requested that they adequately fund screening for people who are not involved in the project. I think we are aware of the practicalities. They're going to be buying plants that they can transplant, and it's going to take years for the screening to be what we might like to see or what the non-involved people would like to see. So it's important that it's adequately funded so they can get enough screening in to shorten that process as much as they can. And the other thing that's really, really important to us is that funding is adequate at decommissioning. I don't know if decommissioning is going to be in 10 years or in 150 years or if it will ever occur. But if there's no money in the well, when it's time to put it all back together again, then all the plans we've made up until that point don't make any difference. So those are our primary concerns. Again, they've been willing and agreeable to discuss with us what we've asked. Discussions are easy. So we'll see what we can get in writing. And again, 20 years from now, when we're digging up through this paperwork and trying to make it all fit, then we'll find out how good our discussion and how good our agreement is. But that's where we sit today with the town of Prairie. Thank you.
All right. Thanks very much. All right, so just want to make last and out. Looks like we have one more appearance slip here. So just for the new people came in, if you do want to speak here at the hearing, you want to grab one of these appearance slips and check the why can't I read this? The speak now box, check yes, hand it back to staff and they'll get me your appearance slip. So we have Ryan Broege, pronouncing that right? Probably not. Broege.
Correct.
Do you want to make a comment? You want to
Yeah.
wait? Looks like you're busy here. Okay, I'm gonna go to Zoom and see if there's someone who wants to make a comment over there. So looks like we have Doug Hyant, Hyant. Did you want to comment? One of our Zoom participants? I'm not hearing from
Just here,
you.
listen, thank you.
Okay, all right, appreciate it. How about person who called in or is joining us with the name, screen name Fauske? Would you like to comment?
I will be submitting comments to your online site. Thank you.
Perfect, thanks. How about Mike Moore? I see you. Do you want to unmute? You're muted. I can unmute you from here. Hi there. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, but I'm not Mike Moore.
Oh, I'm sorry. Your screen name says Mike Moore, so that's all I can.
It does on my computer too. Matt McNall, I'm with the town of Harmony. I just watching it. I was down there earlier and missed the earlier one. So I'm just spectating.
Just okay, that's fine, thanks. And you know what? Let's just go off the record for a sec. Can you just give us your name one more time? We'll just need to put that in the record because you did speak online. Just state your name, please.
Just walk away.
Okay. Was I not clear about that? Maybe not. Okay, we'll try to get them later. All right, back on the record. Sheila Williams, did you want to speak?
No, thank you. I will submit my comments online. Thank you.
All right, thanks. Here he is. Let's try one more time off the record. Yeah, so the person that was just speaking with the screen name Mike Moore, can you just give us your name? Because we'll just need to record that for the transcript.
Oh, Matt McNall.
Just spell your last name, please.
MC capital NALL.
Okay, thank you very
I'm a
much.
supervisor for the town of Harmony.
Okay, great. Appreciate it. All right, so I'm gonna mute you now if you're not gonna speak. And that's all of our Zoom participants. So we had that one person here, Ryan, he's not here yet. All right, well, maybe this is a good time to take a 10-minute break. We'll see if we can get some more people interested in this and either signing up in the room or on Zoom joining us. So in the meantime, we'll go into recess. We'll come back at 6:20. Thanks very much.
So you constantly have to be.
All right, everyone, it's 6:20, so we're gonna get started again. All right, so we did provide a little more time for people to join us. I do see we have one person who called us by phone. Their number ends in 939. So if you'd like to comment for the Dawn Harvest Solar Project, you need to unmute and let me know. And you unmute by pressing *6 on your phone. Okay, not hearing from you, but I know it may take a minute for you to get to the keyboard, but if you do wish to comment, we'll be here for a little bit still. So at this point, we do have one person in-house, Ryan Brogy. Saying that right? Brogy, okay. Well, so you might have missed the beginning. So I'll have you come up here and I'll swear you in and you can give us your comment. Gave all those instructions before, so.
Sorry, I'm late. I was coming from work in my route.
No, you're good, you're good. See, I'll swear you in. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yeah,
All right. Speaking to the mic, give us your name, please.
my name is Ryan Brogy. I grew up on a dairy farm, south of town in the Prairie Township. This is frankly, quite new to me, but I have seen, the current solar project that's already out in the Prairie, and, I'm concerned. This is really great farmland, and I wonder why these big Chicago outfits are choosing this land to build upon. Seems we have 200 acres at the General Motors plant that's dying for something to happen upon it. Why are we tearing up beautiful, medium granular black soil that yields 240 bushel an acre corn for an outfit from Chicago? Is there anybody here from Invenergy? You
Yes,
guys,
yes.
welcome. So this is an article from Forbes from 2 years ago. And I just think anybody here that's thinking of signing up with this people should know that, and any county supervisors here or township supervisors, Invenergy has filed suit against the Worth County Board of Supervisors because they approved a moratorium on new wind projects in April of 2021. Now, I work in the legal field and everybody has a fair shake before the law, but that to me doesn't sound like a good neighbor or anybody you want to get in business with, in my opinion. That sounds like someone who's going to sue you with $1,000 attorney if you don't do what they want you to do. Here in Wisconsin, in 2022, the town of Christiana filed a lawsuit asking the courts to reverse the state regulator's approval of an Invenergy's proposed Koshkonong Solar Energy Center. Again, it's an occasion where this Chicago firm sues to get their way. The law firm I work at charges about $250 an hour. The attorneys they hire probably charge in the 4 figures. I understand that everybody's situation is different. You might have nursing home expenses on the horizon. You just might have debt. I understand that. I'm not insensitive to that. But I am very skeptical of an outfit that uses antagonistic legislation to get what they want. When I'm sure, when they show up on your door, it is a cheese basket and nice conversations and all the like. Beware. That's my comment.
Thanks very much. All right, anyone else in the room that wishes to comment? Nobody? Okay, and online, we've had everyone, I've asked everyone at least once, but I'll just ask, round up everyone here and just ask for people on Zoom. Anyone wish to comment? Okay, all right. Well, I think that's all we have for comments tonight. Don't forget, we're still accepting written comments until February 14th, regardless of what you see in the papers. And so you can do that by going to you can use this, take one of these out in the table. You can just use this QR code, go right to the page where you type in your comment or mail a comment to us. Well, as long as we get them on or before the 14th, I'll put them into the record. Commissioners will read them. Commissioners will read the transcript of the hearings today, so they'll all have that before them before they make the decision. So I appreciate everyone's participation and coming out today on this cold weather day. And also I'd like to thank the town of Harmony for their hospitality, including a little bit of dinner. Appreciate that. And at this point, I think that's all we have. So thanks very much. We're adjourned. Take care.